wavy beat. Yeah, little weight body, yada 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 yada. The category is body. Look at the way it's sitting. That ratio so out of control. That waist that. If I were me and I would've seen myself, I would have bought me. Hey, I could build a house without a.
It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. The Heat trying to take advantage of their home court in this one before leaving Miami.
And they've split that season series so far, one game apiece, and this is their last game against them. So a little added incentive to try to win the season series.
Yeah, it would be nice as a confidence builder going forward. Plus, it's always nice to have just a little bit of bragging rights.
Suggs with the ball. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Leonard inside. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul.
And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
Now, here's Oladipo. Pass to Stojakovic. Shoots the three. Drills the three-pointer.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
To the paint. Here's Capella. And that one drops for him.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Oladipo right side. Pass to Robinson. Now, here is Stojakovic. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. And Boston called for the foul.
You know, and the length of Stojakovic causes problems for the defense. He's excellent at forcing the issue and getting you to foul it.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
And the dunk by Capella.
That's a nice pick and roll there. Capella slicing with purpose after he sets the screen and ready for the ball.
Irving's shot is good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Irving. Jalen Suggs unable to get his last shot to go. To the inside. Robinson. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And this is where Robinson will do damage. He's got the height. He's got the length. And when he's inside, he's going to capitalize.
He takes it in. Stolen by Stojakovic. Down low. Here's Oladipo.
Oladipo, a good free throw shooter, so well served to seek out contact and get to the line.
The Heat have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Now at the line, Victor Oladipo.
He's perfect from the line this time. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Screen by Capella. Oh, he jams it right over Mitchell Robinson. Wow!
And Clint Capella having a little bit of fun out there with that dunk.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk earlier with Boston's head coach. I asked him what his main focus will be to try and slow down Kyrie production. Coach told me with Kyrie, we can't give him space to create, ever. So we'll send some doubles and make sure we don't let him get comfortable. Well, that's as good an approach as any, I suppose. Guys?
Thank you, David. He hits Brown with the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And you got to respect how accomplished Brown is down low, destroying whoever is in his way.
Outside Irving. Offensive rebound. Here's Adebayo. The kick out to Irving. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Pass to Stojakovic. 5 to shoot. Suggs with the steal. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And Adebayo sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. .110 left to play here in the first.
A focused defensive effort from Oladipo there. That's where he's setting himself apart in this game.
Leonard with the steal. Here's Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Assist from.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens. We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Miami.
Miami ball.
Here's Oladipo. Pass to Stojakovic. Now Robinson. Shoots over Capella. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here he goes. That gives them the lead. Allen's got 5 points so far.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
Leonard with the steal. Up in time. No good on the last second attempt there. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's the Celtics as they end the period on a 9-0 run. And the second quarter.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
Pass to Howard. And here is Washington. Now here's Beal. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Well, that's a needle in the haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
When talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, we're not just talking about one of the league's elite shooters. We're talking about one of the league's elite scorers.
And if you don't hear Beal mentioned in the same breath as some other NBA superstars, you should. He's capable of putting up a 50-piece on any given night. This is no specialist. This is an absolute superstar.
To the middle. Here's Washington. The shot, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That is his first foul of the game. Celtics leading by 5. Here's Pritchard. Reed down low. Shoots over Beal. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Miami ball.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. The rebound by the Celtics. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Pass to Portis. Out to Carter. Back to Portis. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Violation. Heat ball.
The Heat trailed by 5.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Good on the 3-point shot. Washington's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Portis drives in. Pass to Reed. And there's the drive. And the dunk by Reed.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. To the left wing. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
Substitutions for your Heat.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Outside Irving. Offensive rebound Heat. Pass to Stojakovic. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Robinson. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
Not a coach in the league would be displeased with that kind of energy and effort that Mitchell Robinson showed there.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. Adebayo the screen. Inside. And Capella sends it back.
And Capella, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You can see his timing on that play.
Leonard with the steal. One-on-one here. Nobody near Allen. And they recover it. Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Pass to Brown. Allen outside. Hits the three-point bomb. And now it's an 11-point Celtic lead.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Oladipo with the block.
Good timing from Victor there as he swipes that one away.
Tipped away. Allen for three. Pass to Capella. Brown feeling it out a bit. Just 3 on the clock. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, take your choice. You can either foul him or watch him dunk. Well, actually, in this case, you could get both.
And so it's Boston, looking at a 13-point lead. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Celtics leading by 13. Screen by Capella. Into the lane. Leonard with no one around.
Leonard.
And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Kawhi confident in that shot there. Just gets the ball, and he really didn't waste any time.
And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with. Incredibly strong for his position.
And, Kevin, it helps him to finish through contact on offense. It also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
Driving the lane. And Suggs throws it down.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Pass to Stojakovic. Here's Robinson, and the layup falls. Robinson's got 8 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Brown wide open. He fires.
Heat foul. Peja Stojakovic. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And here is Suggs. 6 points for him. 5 on the clock. Second chance effort. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Suggs has got 4 points now in the quarter. Robinson up top. Pass to Stojakovic. Here's Irving. Knocks it loose. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Checking in for the
great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Clock at 6. Turnaround Jay. And the shot is good. Irving's got his second basket of the game.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Poke loose. Down low. They double him with Adebayo. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And Miami making a change here.
Bradley Beal.
The Heat trailed by 14. Pass to Irving. Over Carter. Again, the Heat good for 2.
Oh, the turnaround jumper. That was just beautiful.
Portis the screen. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
That's a very close close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down. Yeah, and the crowd immediately letting the officials hear it after that whistle.
Pass to Stojakovic. Beal taking his time here. Right side Robinson.
Who got him?
The Heat need to get a shot off. His three-pointer's off the mark.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And the dunk by Reed.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. They get the rebound. Here's Irving. Back to Robinson. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
The ball goes to the away team.
Boston leading by 16. And given Robinson's upside coming out of college, it was a little bit of a surprise that he fell to the second round.
And he's more of a classic big. It won't stretch the floor. You're not going to run the offense through him. But, boy, you can't teach size and athleticism. And that's what he brings to the party.
There's a screen by Washington. It's deflected. And Irving launches it from deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Irving's got 7 points here in this quarter. Portis the screen. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul.
Mitchell Robinson.
That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitutions for your Heat.
43 seconds left in the third. Here's Portis. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Portis has got 6 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away. Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. To the middle. Here's Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Outside Irving. Over Carter. And there's another one for the Heat.
And watch how this kind of scoring output for Kyrie Irving impacts the rest of his teammates. Everyone else starts to feel hot.
And so it's Boston, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. Back to the action after this word.
It's the fourth.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And it's Irving with the ball for the Miami Heat. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Pass to Beal. Now Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock.
Out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds.
Miami ball.
And they say it was last touched by Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. Leonard with the steal. It's stolen by Adebayo. In the corner, Irving with it. The turnaround jumper. Count it. 16 points for Kyrie Irving.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
First personal foul.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Outside Irving. With some arc. And Capella sends it back. No one near Suggs as he lets it go.
Jalen
Hits it
Suggs,
from three-point range.
3 points.
And the Celtics lead by 16. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
It's okay to be a kleptomaniac during a basketball game. Look at those steals totals. A lot of effort on D from them tonight.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Robinson on the wing. Suggs with the steal. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
That's his second.
At this
personal
point,
foul.
I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Pass to Irving. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Allen. Now, here's Suggs. Kicks it out to Leonard. 6 to shoot. Plays it up and banks it in.
That's tenacious play in the paint from Kawhi, just insisting on getting to that shot.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. To the paint. Got a piece of it. And taken away by Brown. Suggs with the ball. Out defended by Adebayo.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out a game. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Outside Irving. Oladipo outside. Stolen by Allen. Leonard on the wing. 2021 was an unusual season, to say the least, for players, coaches. Brent, there was a lot to adapt to. How do you think you would have handled the condensed schedule?
It's a good question, Kevin. I think just obviously you'd have work to do and show up every day to do it. And commend a lot of the players, not just in terms of the level of competition. It was all the other things that they had to do in order to suit up on a nightly basis. Not playing in front of crowds. I mean, that is a love of the game type of season that, of course, I hope we never see again because of the circumstances around it. But the players do deserve a lot of credit. And the fans that hung in there and started to show up towards the end of the year to support the players deserve a lot of credit as well. And I'm glad we're through that.
Here's Brown. Sweet move. And he lays it up and in.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Boston.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And you could tell they were ready for this one today, guys. There was something extra on the line, and they wanted it.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jalen Suggs.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
A nice shot by Irving.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them.
Microphone check, 1, 2, mic checker. Still back that. All this in my brain, I got the rank, I got the blessing. Take some extras out the repressor, it ain't no pressure. In my Kiki, I'm with Didi and Vanessa. Top now on my roster, get the most and not the lesser. Papa met me in the valley, drop the up on Winnetka. Take some extras out the repressor, it ain't no pressure. Yes, sir. I didn't want to speak on it, but it's really been racking my brain now. Cause really, I with this rap on my to selling now. They got enough on us to go start a case now. Get hit with the, they come and they snatching nigga now. Big loan in the golf ball. Big fin ball in this one Willie Burner all in the seat. Had a to the wall type, but when I left his drawers for the they getting down, but I be so proud to put it down. For the microphone check, 1, 2, mic checker. Still back that. All this in my brain, I got the rank, I got the blessing. Take some extras out the repressor, it ain't no pressure. Yes, I microphone check, 1, 2, mic checker. Still back that. All this in my brain, I got the rank, I got the blessing. Take some extras out the repressor, it ain't no pressure. Yes, I round geek. I'ma catch a little white chillin' with his click, but a hoe with a watch and a chain that set up, yeah, I train that. In the 8 for like 4 days straight, but I never claim that. I be talking this. DM, I'm sitting in the too. I be get political. Hit the John, I'm whipping the miracle. Get the I'm scraping the get political. Miss with the whole Mikey. These side insane. Me and Miss with the whole get it. Microphone check, 1, 2, mic checker. Still back that. All this in my brain, I got the rank, I got the blessing. Take some extras out the repressor, it ain't no pressure. Guess I microphone check, 1, 2, mic checker. Still back that. All this in my brain, I got the rank, I got the blessing. Take some extras out the repressor, it ain't no pressure. Yes, I.
Yo, I just like to say, you know.
The thing that's going to change people is something that no one will ever be able to capture on film. It'll just be something that you see, and all of a sudden you realize, I'm on the wrong page. Or I'm on the right page, but I'm on the wrong note. And I've got to get in sync with everyone else to understand what's happening in this country.
okay.
First on the track.
I be feeling like I don't be popping enough, I be humble. I'ma keep showing my ass if I want to. Hang up the phone on AF, block the number. I told you don't play with me. And she be acting funny, probably thinking need. I thought I was faithful, she say I'm a thought I was taken, I'm ready to mingle. The is you saying, let go. I do my little dancey dance. I got my pants with bands, quit playing. And I don't think the talk is cheap, cause now when they talk to me, they paying me. I probably say the word too much. I'm a real, I don't be giving them. Tommy Hilfiger fist with the shit coming up. When you stay down like this, you rock Phineas. Okay. He broke his, put a boot on him. Put out, put a move on him. He wanna be just like baby, for real on the low, trying to do what I do, don't he? Yeah. Just so you prepared, I'ma let you know. They probably told you I'm scared, but I'm ready though. No. The industry can't take the hood out of me, about to go get some. They new whipping is flashing. On my hip and it's plastic. This the deluxe. I like her, but don't give a. I'm a dad. That's how I live. She told me she wanna have kids. I told her don't know what that is. That ain't how we speak. I broke her heart in a piece. She probably gonna call Dr. Phil. I be feeling like I don't be popping enough. I be hopping. I'ma keep showing my ass if I want to. Hang up the phone on AF, block the number. I told you don't play with me. And she be acting funny, probably thinking need. I thought I was faking. She say I'm a. Thought I was taken. I'm ready to mingle. The is you saying let go. I always had a thing for with the Trinas. I'm known to set it off like Queen Latifah. You wanna make Billboard, can get a feature. You with Baby Lynn, yeah. Hot. Number one song on the Billboard. He still got it. You ain't gonna never see me hate on no. I think it's worth better. I'm trying to go shop with him. Yeah, what you need? We having the and they moving fast, and you can imagine that on the way. My broke ass like it's mad. Go. Have him with the act. Come on, the flow mattress. They probably saying I'm not on y'all. Feel like, hey, are we talking about practice? I be feeling like I don't be popping enough, I be humble. I'ma keep showing my ass if I want. We talking about phone on AF, block the number. I told you don't play with me. We talking about. She be acting funny, probably thinking need. I thought I was faithful. She say I'm thought I was taken. I'm ready to mingle. The is you saying let go.
Remix off the corner with the money I got a St. John, Pluto Hendrix. So Lee be a millionaire.
Rose, I walked in the corner with the